What's going on, Mullen fam? Back with another video. Appreciate y'all tuning in for another one. Finesse Monster Activist Bull. This video is going to be essential while Mullen Automotive continues to trend above the 40 cents per share level and also gets ready to reach some psychological areas that it was trading at in the past. First, Mullen needs to break 45, and then the next one is going to be around that 50 cents level. And the original 52-week low was 52 cents for Mullen Automotive. So that's what we're going to be discussing in this video. Human emotions and behavior, just to prepare you all for the upcoming price points that Mullen needs to hit, and also get into one of the latest trending topics for Mullen Automotive. But before we do that, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel so you get more content coming from me. I started a poll a few days ago just to get a general idea of what the Mullen army is thinking as far as Mullen reaching $1 and as far as squeeze talks on Mullen Automotive. And I'm going to read it here. It says, "What is up, Mullen fam? Do you think Mullen rising to $1 is the squeeze, or the real squeeze will happen once Mullen regains compliance? Mullen has to stay above $1 for 10 consecutive trading days to regain compliance." Now we got about 77 votes total, which is not that many, but just to see the general idea of how Mullen Army is thinking about this particular question. The first choice was the rise to $1 is the squeeze, then it's over. The next one is the real squeeze will happen after Mullen regains compliance, and then Mullen will not reach $1. Mullen will not squeeze. It will be a steady rise over time. Those are the choices, and majority of the Mullen army, out of the 77 votes, voted that the real squeeze will happen after Mullen regains compliance. So a lot of people are on the same page out of these votes. I myself am leaning towards the real squeeze in Mullen Automotive initiating when they regain compliance, because that is a big deal. It proves that the company is able to revamp or reconstruct and make changes to the company to become more profitable, more attractive to investors, as well as bringing in more investor confidence back into the stock. A tweet is circulating right now. I'm not sure who the originator is, but it says, "Mullen alert, it is confirmed by investor relations that they are indeed building a strong game plan to eradicate the naked short sellers of the Mullen stock. News to be released sooner than later. Bullish. Good luck to all Mullen fam." If that is the case, that Mullen company is now getting involved with fighting against naked shorting, getting their own plan together, exposing this illegal activity happen within the stock, and also make strategic moves for the company to force these short sellers out. That would be just awesome for Mullen Automotive and investor confidence overall going forward. And keep in mind, there's going to be bigger price swings once Mullen Automotive reach these psychological price point levels and breaks above them, with more investors buying into the stock and feeding to the momentum in Mullen Automotive as it continues to climb. So the question of this video is that, will you sell at $1, or what do you think will happen at $1? I'm curious to know your thoughts. Leave that down in the comment section. And we're going to talk about human emotions and behavior. It says fear, greed, and herd instinct are terms that crop up when discussing the psychology behind financial markets. This is because human emotions play a part in the price action observed in markets. A price chart then can be thought of as a timeline of optimism and pessimism. Price charts illustrate how market participants react to changing future expectations. And in case you didn't know, the term herd instinct refers to a phenomenon where people join groups and follow the actions of others under the assumption that other individuals have already done their research. Herd instincts are common in all aspects of society, even within the financial sector, where investors follow what they perceive other investors are doing rather than relying on their own analysis. And you know they're referring to retail investors in this case. They say herd instinct at a scale can create asset bubbles or market crashes via panic buying and panic selling. Now, at the time of this recording, Mullen is trading around 42 cents per share. And as I read these two paragraphs, keep these things in mind as Mullen Automotive tries to hold ground and trend higher. It says emotional price levels. Other support and resistance levels that are influenced by human emotion include round numbers, since they are easy to remember, 52-week highs and lows, and historic events such as new market highs. Traders and investors tend to gravitate to these psychological price levels for several reasons. One is that these prices have been significant in the past and traders know they are likely to be again. Market participants often gauge future expectations based on what has happened in the past. If a support level worked in the past, the trader may assume that it will provide a solid support again. Another reason that emotional price levels are significant is they attract a lot of attention and create anticipation, which can lead to increased volume as more traders get ready to respond. New market highs, for example, create a buzz of excitement as traders imagine price going higher, with no previous resistance levels to slow it down. As the bulls take charge, the euphoria can result in a significant push above the previous highs, typically with increased market participation until the enthusiasm wanes and a new resistant level is established. I hope y'all found value in this information. Thought it would be something important to take in at Mullen Automotive's time that it's in right now. With more investor enthusiasm hitting the stock, rising levels of the stock price, as well as anticipated news that will be coming out in the year of 2023 for Mullen Automotive stock. So that's all I got for this one. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, stay charged up out there, don't feed the fear, and I'll catch you on the next one. I'm going. Go. Blessed in abundance.